Lovestruck. Wealthy women weren't the only people targeted by notorious con artist John Meehan, the criminal who seduced women only to prey on them and was nicknamed Dirty John, tried to have the female detective who put him behind bars in 2013 killed in exchange for $10,000. "He put a hit out on me," Orange County, California, Detective Julia Bowman tells People. "Once he knew my name and recognized me as one of his targets, I never felt safe." Bowman and other victims of Meehan, including women who became ensnared in his web of lies, manipulation, and terror, open up in Oxygen's upcoming documentary, Dirty John: The Dirty Truth, a 2-hour special airing on Monday, January 14 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The special airs a day after the explosive season finale of Bravo's hit scripted series Dirty John, starring Connie Britton and Eric Bana, on Sunday, January 13 at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. The Bravo series centers on how Meehan charmed mom of 4 Deborah Newell and her family, only to terrorize them later. It was adapted from Los Angeles Times reporter Christopher Goffard's popular podcast and investigative reporting piece. Newell, a well-to-do interior designer in Southern California, fell prey to Meehan when she thought she found true love with him after 4 failed marriages. While Newell secretly wed her attentive and charming suitor, after dating him for just 2 months, her children were immediately suspicious of him, hiring a private detective to look into his past. They learned he had run-ins with the law and dozens of restraining orders filed against him. But by the time they learned that, the damage was already done. He wrought havoc on their family, as he'd done with a successful Brazilian writer he'd met previously. In the Oxygen documentary, Bowman recalls the chilling phone call she received from the Orange County Jail in July 2013, just after she and others arrested Meehan. She recounts to People what a corrections employee told her. "Hi. We've got an inmate here. He's trying to orchestrate a hit on one of your officers. Do you know a Julia Bowman?" Shocked, she replied, "I am Julia Bowman." She says she then asked the corrections employee, "What are you going to do about it?" She learned that from jail, Meehan had gone to his roommate and offered to pay $10,000 to kill her and a female police officer who had dealings with Meehan. In the documentary, she recalls feeling like someone was following her and her husband, who was her boyfriend at the time. "We lived in a cul-de-sac, and cars would drive down the street that didn't belong there," she tells People. "It became kind of a scary situation. Just knowing him the way I had, I didn't know what he was capable of or what it might lead to." In February 2014, Meehan pleaded guilty to stalking the Brazilian writer and being a felon in possession of a firearm, the Los Angeles Times reports. He got out of jail that summer but landed back in jail after he violated a restraining order against another woman, according to the Times. Freed on October 8, 2014, he met Newell online 2 days later, the Times reports. The season finale of Dirty John airs on Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, on Bravo. The documentary Dirty John: The Dirty Truth airs January 14, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, on Oxygen.